Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And now, your 2023 Pittsburgh Pirates.
So, almost ready to get underway. And our starting pitcher here today, Roansy Contreras. How about a scouting report on him?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Jonathan India in the box now. No balls and a strike. That hits the dirt, and that's ball one. The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
So digging in, TJ Friedl. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. They say you win.
0-1.
Friedl leads off first with one away. Hit hard, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So one out with two aboard. Here's a big power threat. Tyler Stevenson. Swing and a ball popped up. Cruz makes the grab. Two down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Next pitch is inside, and that's ball two.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
This one in the dirt. No advance on the bases, but it's 3-0 now. Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. There's a strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. First and second, two down. Bounced out to short. Cruz out to first. Out number 3. Reds strand a couple, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. back here at the ballpark. And starting in this one, Hunter Green. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Bottom of the first. And now here is O'Neal Cruz. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And there's a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Waste no time there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
In the air to left center. Benson hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting third, the designated.
Here's the Pirates lineup now. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing. Otherwise, you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Andrew McCutchen, batting with one down, takes a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And a pitch. That one gets down for a hit. And that's the second out of the inning on the force play.
Batting fourth.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
And now the hitter, Ji-Man Choi. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. And that one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Pirates leave one, scoreless after one. Top of the second, Will Myers now.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
And here it comes. And ball one. And that's through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with guys going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. And there's one away.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number 7.
Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. And that's in there for strike one. And a swing and a miss. The wide to kick the pitch. And delivers outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. No score here in the second. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw over to Choi. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Will Benson digs in now. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. That one misses in the dirt.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. Up the middle, on the run, throw to first. Third out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom of the inning, leading off, Jack Sawinski.
The left fielder, Jack Sawinski.
The pitch. This to center field. Friedel makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6, the third baseman.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Swing and a ball popped up and it drops in. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Kanan Smith and Jigba, the next Pirate to hit. Hunter Green, a lot of people are excited about this guy. The 2nd overall pick in 2017, made his debut in 2022. What a fastball he has.
Yeah, it's amazing. Even if he's not pitching for a winning team, just stopping and seeing what he's doing is
snags it on the run. 2 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ji-Hwan Bae. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Yeah, he set a record in his 2nd career outing when he threw 39 pitches, 100 miles an hour or more in a single game, and that surpassed Jacob deGrom's record. And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here in Pittsburgh, on to the 3rd inning. In now for the Reds, Jose Barrero. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And the pitch. That one missed. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And that one ripped to left, just inside the line, and it's down for a knock. Sawinski throws to second, tag, and he's safe. It's a hustle double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. And here is Jonathan India. India started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Barrero at second with nobody out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. TJ Friedel will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Friedel measures 5 feet 10 inches, 27 years old, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. The 0-2. And there's a ball.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner guys to help him out in the gaps.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fly ball down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Lined, and that's a base hit. Barrero around third. He'll score easily, and it's 1-0. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
1 gone, runner at first. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. This one in the air, center field. He makes the grab. Out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
0-1. Stevenson getting the start at catcher, batting in the cleanup spot. A former first-round pick back in 2015.
0-2.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Here's the 0-2. Bounce to the right. Bay gathers and throws to first. And that's the 3rd out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Austin Hedges. The pitch. Outside. Green, in his 2nd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. That to right. Myers drifts towards it. And there's 1 away.
The shortstop, O'Neill.
So the batting order turns over. Here's O'Neill Cruz. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the 1st with a single. Swings through that one. 0-1. And that's outside.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
The 1-1. That's in there.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And takes low for ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The wind of the pitch. And another ball. The 2-2. And that one is lifted in the air. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're down 1-0. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Jake Vossler. Contreras back to work. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Puts it away for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Will Myers. He's 0 for 1. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
That's strike 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Next one off the plate inside. And a count 2-1. On the ground, Cruz. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The third, number 7, Spencer.
You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
So 2 down now, and here is Spencer Steer. Grounded out his first time. And it's fouled away. And now the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Left field. Sawinski gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. That is the inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati, but they're on top 1-0. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now here is Andrew McCutchen. The pitch. That's out to center field. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman, G-Man Choi.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, G-Man Choi. He's 0 for 1. Hunter Green has a long way to go before he's the most famous baseball player from his high school. Mike Stanton went to Notre Dame High School in Sherman Oaks, California. Of course, now we know him as Giancarlo Stanton. In the air, left side. Benson hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Jack.
Up next for the Pirates, Jack Sawinski. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Right side. And foul ball. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. And the 0-1. Now 1-1. And it is 2-1. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's carrying. And out of here. He blasts one out to right, and we are starting over. It's 1-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
2 outs, nobody on. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. But a run scores in the inning as this solo home run ties things up. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at PNC Park, ready now for the 5th inning, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Will Benson. And the pitch. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. And that's in for a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Oh, 0-2 now. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Reynolds flashes the leather on the running catch. Jose Barrero, the next to hit, doubled his first time up. In there for strike 1.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
1-1.
And the right-hander deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. He goes down looking.
Set him down on strikes on just 4 pitches that time, and this was just classic East-West pitching, Boog, and that's not as common these days. They went in, away, in, and then back away for the called 3rd strike, and that kind of pitching makes it tough on you as a hitter to know where to look, especially with 2 strikes.
Jonathan India at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a curve drops in for a strike. The Reds certainly hit on their first-round pick in 2018 when they took Jonathan India, the former Florida Gator. He turned into the National League Rookie of the Year in 2021.
Just an incredible season with the Cincinnati Reds that year.
Next offering way off the plate. That's a little bit low.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 2-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Reynolds makes the play, and it's out number 3. Reds go down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, and now the right fielder, Kanan Smith and Jigba. And a pitch. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Pirates, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Two-one now. Out into left center for a line drive base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now here is Ji-Hwan Bae. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Righty to the plate. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Austin Hedges now. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Green with a move to first. Bae back on a dive. Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well. In there, and it's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Here comes a pitch.
No, that's the ball.
Bae leads off first with one away. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. Steer over to second, and that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Welcome back. All set for the top of the 6th. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, David Bednar.
Number 51, David Bednar.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Left-hand hitter waits.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Three-two. Stays alive. And the righty deals. Towards first. The flip to the pitcher covering. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 2. Fraley, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swings through that. Bednar, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Now the catcher up to hit, Tyler Stevenson. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Righty delivers. That one's in there. 0-2. On the ground, right side. Throw over to Choi, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, and the batter will be the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. Cruz goes 6 feet 7 inches, 220 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And he deals. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Steer settles under this one. Oh, he brought it back.
Now batting, center fielder,
Brian Reynolds here. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Kicks and deals. Way high.
Ball 2.
Two-0. Swung on, belted. Back there. And out of here. Ryan Reynolds leaves the yard, and the Pirates take the lead. It's 2-1.
most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity. But in this case, it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. And that one in the air center field. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Jake Vossler. And a pitch. High in the air out to right. He's under it. Squeezes it. And there's 1 down. Next for Cincinnati, Will Myers.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing.
There's a strike. The 0-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And now, Spencer Steer. That one's in there, 0-1. The tying run at the plate. And a foul ball. Next pitch downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that is that. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And our score remains 2-1. Buck Farmer on a pitch out of the pen here.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 46, Buck Farmer.
Well, 1-run game at the plate for Pittsburgh. Jack Sawinski. He's already homered here in this one. And here it comes. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Activity in the bullpen. Joel Kuhnel appears to be getting loose. And the 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Next offering is down low. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So a man aboard. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Popped up first base side. India makes the grab on the run.
Now batting, right fielder, Smith in Jigba.
Now it's going to be Kanan Smith in Jigba. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And he grounds one to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's the second baseman, Ji-Hwan Bae. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. In there for strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Left-hand batter waits. And ball one. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Austin Hedges stands in.
That's the ball.
And that one missing low. Sawinski, the lead runner at second. Smith and Jigba on at first with two down. The next pitch misses. Ball two. In the air, right field. Dives and he can't hang on.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Cruz stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1 for 3. Bases loaded, 2 down.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you...
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He leaves the yard to right, and they add on. It's 6-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Alex Young on the pitch here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Brian Reynolds getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Friedel under this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Pirates baseball on the show Pittsburgh. Back here at PNC Park, new inning getting started. Stepping in, Will Benson. Bednar back to work. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Swings through that one.
2 strikes.
The 0-2. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you could sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And that one popped to short. Brings it in. 2 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, the second baseman, Jonathan.
Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got it by him for the K. Reds down in order. They trail it 6-1. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now it's Andrew McCutchen.
The designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
The wind of the pitch. Softly hit to third, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. And fouled off. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. to count 1-2.
It's a good take.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Up next is Pittsburgh, the first baseman,
G-Man Choi, the next Pirate to hit. Strike one.
0-1.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. In the dirt. Stevenson gathers, throws to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Two outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Jack Sawinski. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Bounce to third, and foul ball. And the pitch. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
0-2 now. And there's a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Couple of singles back to back. He got a backdoor breaking ball. Really easy to give up on that pitch, but he stayed on it and shot it right back in the direction it was breaking from. Really nice job of letting it travel.
Now it's the right fielder, Kanan Smith-Njigba. And that's in there for strike 1. Hammered, base hit. Sawinski coming home. He's safe as he gets his hand in.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. Be able to score from second. Not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
So up next, Ji-Hwan Bae. Comebacker to the mound. They get the force. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 9th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 7 and the Reds 1. Welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, TJ Friedl. Bednar back to work. That's in for a strike. A little bit low.
Too low.
Here's a 1-1. And that one wrapped foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a ball and 2 strikes. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Now this is in the air down the line.
Foul ball.
The pitch. Line drive. Smith and Jigba makes the grab. 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jake Fraley.
Next to hit, Jake Fraley.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one's in there, 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone. So
Fly ball down the line. And that is a foul ball.
a lot of pop in that bat. Had the distance for the Oppo home run, but many times you have that slice going to the opposite field, and he just couldn't keep that one fair.
Struck him out looking.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Cincinnati.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. In there, and it's 0-1.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Throw to first, ball game. And the Pirates take this one in a blowout.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by these guys to get it done for the hometown fans.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.